So
Yes,
today
sir.
I've got Salim. A lot of people have never seen Salim on podcast, except you're very popular on Instagram. And
You
people,
think I'm very popular on Instagram?
yeah, 1,000 people show up and you just talk about eating a sandwich or something. I don't know. They're very interested. When you,
Very interesting how I eat the sandwich.
you know, Salim, I know maybe one day you're going to be a movie star. Right now, it looks like you guys are in a gangster movie, which is cool.
Because
In the
like,
car.
one day, who knows? You know, everything starts from one thing. That's my dream. That's my second dream to become an actor. But I don't know. Maybe it's just dream. Maybe I need to forget it about that.
I think it's possible. I think it's possible. I have questions. I said ask questions to the fighters, right?
No problem. I have a question too.
Sure. Go ahead.
Why not?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Ask question if you want.
I'm ready. I'm ready to go first. You.
Okay.
You first.
Okay. I will share this with you guys. Let me go in here. Hang on one second, so we can see the questions that they ask. Okay. So today, I put this on here, and I said ask questions, and I put your pictures up here, all of you. Unfortunately, Mr. J Bomber, he found some work tonight. He had to go fix something for the family. You see? So anyways, so here's question from Fan. Any of you guys can answer, yeah? Hello everyone. Who were each prospective fighter's inspiration and influence to start MMA? So which fighter, this is from Mulas Freaks, which fighter did you watch, Salim, that made you want to become a fighter?
I know watch nobody.
Nobody?
No, because why? You know what? I watch the fights. Yeah, I like to watch the fights to learn something from them, right? To maybe, but I know I want to be like somebody. I want to be myself. So
I like this. I like the answer.
yeah, that's my mentality. So I want to be myself. You know, I don't want to be like somebody because I can make same thing. You know, I just need to work for this and build myself. This guy, you know, it's everybody different. So I think about this a little bit different. And
no, it's different. You come a mindset, be yourself. Be yourself.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, because I love myself too much, honestly. That's not true, bro. That's true. I don't want to lie. That's I love myself.
I think the brothers, they wanted to fight because they saw this guy Salim, and then now they're in the car with Salim. Is this true?
They say what? Excuse me?
I said, did the brothers decide to fight because they saw this guy Salim fighting? That made them want to be fighters?
No, these brothers, they're fighting before me. They're older than me. So I learn from this guy. So.
Well, who are you watching?
Huh?
But who were the brothers watching in Colombia? They say, oh, UFC, that guy's pretty cool. Who did you like to watch back then? I guess that's a better question.
Okay, I asked for you for the twins. Who we want to watch? Who like watch? I mean, like Salim say, we don't
nobody.
We don't like. I mean, he say nobody, but you know, we are strikers. Me and my brother, you know, we're strikers. So I like to watch like traditional fights. You know, like Mike Tyson traditional fights.
He means
Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, we just like we watch some. Like good highlights from the old fighters, you know, like Muhammad Ali, like the real fighters, the real person, to become like these people, you know, to learn something from them. I think so. For me, it's like the old fighters before, like a lot of good fighters. I mean, even MMA, tough, right? It's like how they call that,
Valetudo. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the first fighter. So we're just watching the old fighters. So everything's, you know, I don't know. So I know, like follow somebody to be like somebody. Like no.
That's what I like about you guys.
I want to be some like nobody, like you know. So like something different, something new. I don't know. It's hard to explain to you because my English is not too good. It's a very hard question for me. You're supposed to ask me, how are you? Kakila, you know, like this.
Kakila, horasho.
Yeah, when you ask me the hard question, he makes look I look like stupid, you know.
No,
So
no,
I
you
don't
look.
want to.
This is a good answer. I
I
like.
do look like stupid. So ask me something easy, so I be like look like real smart guy.
Okay. Well, somebody here asks, what is it like to spar with someone like Habib? What is the experience like? What do
Bro,
you
it's
think?
like I just before the video I just tell the guys story how I get my visa right to come here. So I meet Habib in Moscow first time. And I tell him, bro, I tried to get my visa. When I get my visa, I come to America. Maybe we train together. They say, why not? And after that, I meet one person. They helped me to get my visa because this person who helped me to get my visa, they come to take picture Habib. So Habib after his fight come Moscow, right? And then he come to gym where I'm teaching. Like I teach before in Moscow. He come this gym, and he have photo shoot. For some magazine.
Mm-hmm.
And then I come and I ask him, hey bro, let's take one picture for for me. And he said, okay. And he see my t-shirt, AK Talent. And he asked me, hey, you train AK Talent? I said, yeah. He said, oh, I know you. You're my sweet guy, right? I said, yes. He helped me a lot. So I said, he said, okay, let's get a picture. So we take a picture. And one guy come after when we take a picture. And they ask me like, hey, you teaching here? Let's teach us, I said, no problem, I guess I teach you. And I teach them a little bit, we do train together. After a couple of days, they say, hey, we want to go America, so we're going to America. I said, oh, it's cool, I want to go too, but I don't have visa, I don't know how to make this. And they say, oh, don't worry, we'll help you. So this guy helped me, and I opened my visa, and I come here to California, and when I came first time to gym in AK, I see Habib again, and I say, hi, Habib, my name is Salim. He said, I know you. I see the Moscow. Remember? I said, yes. It's a good moment. So, and
He
spar with,
remembers. He remembers
yes,
you.
exactly. And spar with this guy is good. He's the best fighter in the world right now. And to learn from him is a good chance for us, And we keep using. So I mean, training with him is for us. I don't know, to get experience, to learn from him, how his person is humble. It's not about just learning fight from him. We just see him and and learning everything, like many things from him. To become humble. I'm not humble guy sometimes, but I try to be humble guy. It's supposed to be, right?
He's very humble, and for him to remember you from Moscow, anybody that big of a star, if you think about it, another big star would be like, oh, I don't know if I remember you. But
I don't
Habib,
know. Yeah.
he remembers,
So I said, I remember you. I said, yeah, so this means about him, who is, he's a nice guy, so we're learning from him. It's good. And
What was first time like sparring with him? You're like, wow, this is big mountain to
bro,
climb.
when I first time spar with him, I have a little bit nervous. Man, I spar with Habib. This means, it's like, it's my dream to spar. It's my dream to train. It's my dream to come AKA. It's not about like, oh, only Habib. It's about AKA. I come, I see Cain. When I kid, I watched the movie. I remember about the MMA, Top Duffy, 2011 or 2010. Remember this movie? It's
I think
very good.
so.
Yeah. And I see Top Duffy in AKA. I said, what? I living on my dream. It's like movie, right? So I'm happy. I say Alhamdulillah for everything. So that's good. This is a good time for me. I love it.
I agree with you because I feel the same way when I'm filming you, because I see some guys that are movie stars already or famous already, but they're so humble that you feel very comfortable there.
Like this guy, like brothers and Jamie, right?
Yeah. Jamie's the quiet, intelligent businessman. He's like the executive. That's why you're driving him in the back seat. You take him to business meeting.
Business meeting. Yeah. If you wanna make some business, if you wanna make a good business, you need to talk with Jamie.
The thing is like next thing you know, Jamie's gonna start getting presents like Islam. They send him some wallet full of money, maybe. Maybe that will be good. Like when Islam opens the presents on video.
last month I gave my first 100 from the funds. You know? So,
yeah, he get his 100. Somebody sent him $100.
Started.
He just started. So
That's nice.
yeah. So
You guys work hard. How much do you guys spend working and training? Like, what is the division of
bro,
life?
you know, I came here the first time with 3+3. So it's not about the hard life now. It's about it's you want to be successful. You hard workers, they become successful. It's not gonna like if I see the home and you need to do something. So I came here and find a nice job. So we just move people. So we just do moving. It's okay. It's a hard job, but we still work and make some money. And so for me,
That's
work
good.
every work is work, right? So we just working, enjoy the life, sometimes joking and training together. So we're all together all the time. We're living together. So we become like family. No, we are a family. So
This isn't a question, but it's a statement. This is from Princess Java, sending regard and happy Ramadan to all Muslim fighters at AKA. Allah bless you all.
happy Ramadan, yes. Happy
Very
Ramadan.
nice.
Very nice.
And what experiences with Habib? Is Habib the hardest person you've ever sparred in your life?
I think so. Yes, Habib is he's the best in the world. So it's gonna be hard. He take you down normally, and also he have a good stand up, right? So he have everything. He's a hard, and he's the best. So this is his stupid question. Sorry, because he's supposed to be this.
Well, it's common sense to us. People don't know. They've never seen you there before, right? Let's see.
Too much light. I want to.
They're saying this is just fun and games. Oh, there you go. There's a very stylish looking. So hope you're all well when it comes to the gym. How do you guys all stay motivated, like good attitude all the time? What do you think makes that happen at AKA? You think the brotherhood or the gym or the way people
you mean in AKA?
Yeah.
Because AKA is family.
Yeah.
We are family. We are AKA. We are together. We brothers. We help each other. That's making motivation. Like I don't know. This AKA is a different gym. AKA is for me like, bro. It's my home. I come American because AKA. No AKA, I know come American. I live in California. I live San Jose, the experience area in the world. Because I want to train. I want to be with the best people. That's why I stay here. Even hard for me. I keep staying here. I keep living here, training here to follow my dream. And this guy's doing the same thing. So
yeah,
we love AKAs. Coach Harvey is the best person. I mean, he helped us a lot before I come first time here. He helped me a lot. He rents me and my brother's room, like hotel, right? And we live for a couple of weeks, like 1 week maybe. He helps a lot. So
yeah,
I love AKA. In AKA, the first you're gonna be like loyalty, right? Loyal. Doesn't matter what's happening or what's going on. You just need to be loyal. That's very important.
If you have problems, you can spar, and then the problem's gone.
Yeah. You have problems, you go cage, you spar, problems gone. That's it.
Right.
No.
This one is good question, pretty easy from Harvard Laurie. What martial arts did you start in?
Just ask me the easy question. So is my English not improved too?
You're doing wonderful. I know you're self-conscious, but you're doing great. I like this interview. Very good.
I try my best.
You're doing good. So the thing is, what martial arts did you start with when you were young? What was first martial arts?
This question, who are you asking me?
Yeah.
Okay. The first time I started from MMA. So I tell you the short story. Okay. I come MMA. I work in Moscow. I just work. Moscow. You know, I came first time in Moscow when I'm 17 years old, man. No man, but boy. Okay.
Mhm.
And I see MMA in 2012 when MMA become like famous in Moscow, like in Russia, the hype, you know, everybody started to do MMA. And I said, okay, I want to try MMA. I want to see what this means. What's this? It's like I see this is only like fight, street fight, right? With the gloves. And I come when I'm like I start when I like 20 years old, and I trained 2 months in my first amateur fight. I win one fight and I lost second fight. And my coach said, "Man, you train only 1-2 months. If you train hard, I think so. You're gonna be a nice fighter. Just keep doing." I said, "Okay." And I have like maybe like almost like 30, 35 amateur fights, like combat sambo, pancreation, a hip show. You know about the hip show 2 and 2, like crazy.
Yeah.
And after that, I leave Thailand and I started to fight in Thailand Muay Thai. I never in my life I fight Muay Thai. So I come and I see everybody fighting Muay Thai, no MMA. Okay, so I need to eat. I need the money. The only way to make money in Thailand is a fight. So fight only Muay Thai. And the first time I came to fight because it's a very tough sport, you know. And I say, hey, if I it's okay. I don't want to die hungry. It's better I die in the fight. So I started. Yeah, it's right. I'm telling you. And I come and I ask coach, the Thai coach. I say, hey, give me a fight. I want to fight. He said, we have fight 2 days. You want to fight? I asked him Wednesday. He said, you want to fight Friday? I said, okay, let's fight Friday. Why not? I asked how much they pay me. He said, 4,000 baht. This means $100.
Wow.
I said, okay, I want to fight. And I fight. My first fight, I fight the Korean guy. He's a very tough guy. This fight you can find on the YouTube. I win this guy. It's a very tough fight. It's a very good fight. It's my first fight Muay Thai in Thailand. And I started in Thailand fight Muay Thai. And so I make money from fights, and my streak helps me. So
Wow.
I started from MMA. My ground is MMA.
That's beautiful. And the brothers, you were kickboxers?
Brothers dancers.
They're dancers? Male dancers?
They're from dancing.
You know, Cali, Colombia, the capital from dancing salsa.
They're
Also
from
dancers?
salsa.
No, we're joking.
No, I'm joking. They kickboxing.
Kickboxing. We have 11 fights in kickboxing. Amateur. I mean, in Colombia is pro, but it's not the same level, you know.
¿Cuántos años tienes que... Wait, how old were you when you started?
We started 13 years old. 14 years old. 13 years old, yes. Yes, young, very young, very young.
And you're fighting a lot. I know Jamie told us last time he started, he's like, oh, just for self-defense, and then he decided to become a fighter too.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, we all fighters started like Salim said, like watching some movies,
you know, all these hypes coming out, because 2012 for us is the best time, because I see MMA the first time 2012. That I tell you the story because that moment Fyodor Emelianenko is a big name. He fights big food. He lost the big food. You know? Remember this fight?
Yeah, Bigfoot. Yeah, Bigfoot and Strikeforce. Yeah.
Strikeforce.
I remember.
I remember this. And from this moment, I started to watch the MMA.
What do you think about the level of MMA over in Russia, like in Moscow and other areas?
They're very tough, bro. The Russians very tough. So they're very good sportsmen.
You think there's some talent that will never get here because of visa and things we may never see, huh?
Exactly, we don't say that because it's about the visa. It's hard to get visa.
I mean, if you start fighting in Russia, it's probably even harder than to make in UFC would be my guess.
So if I fight in Russia, it's gonna be harder to fight.
It's harder probably to get through. I don't know. There's so many leagues, right?
Oh, Exactly. I don't think because the best, if America is not best, why people want to come here and fight in America? Because in America, I think it's the best fighter,
Yeah.
right? That's why I think so.
Well, I just say like
I don't know.
I talked to an Italian guy, yeah, and if he wants to become
Yeah.
professional, all the organizations they take your money, and you make no money. You're fighting for like Muay Thai $100 money, you know, and you're taking hard fights. So it's
Yeah.
very hard from I talked to Enrico from Italy. He says this, you know.
No, that's true because yeah. So make good money there.
I think some countries it's easy to get into fight. There's strong countries. There's Brazil. There's Russia. There's
It's hard to get fight. There's too many fighters there.
yeah.
Every second person is a fighter.
That's true.
That's true.
So how long did it take for you guys? How long did you guys become brothers, family? You and the brothers and Jamie.
So I came here first time. I met Jamie 2014 in Moscow, and 2016. I'm sorry. 2016 I came from Thailand to Moscow, and I meet Jamie in Moscow, and we go and we try to get visa. We have planned already. So we want to go to America. We go to AK. He asked me. I said to him, I want to go to AK, train there, and learn something and find America. Then he said he wants to. I said okay. I try to make visa, and I see it's not working right now because I buy tickets and I go back to Taiwan. And after a couple of months, I text Jamie. I say, Jamie, what are you doing? He said he gets his visa. He's going to America. I said, oh, good. I'm happy for you. Let's do it. And he buy tickets and he come to America and talk for a couple months. And after I come back Moscow, this story I told you before about the Habib how I get visa, this all story is going on, and I get my visa and I text him. I say, bro, I want to come to America. He said, bro, it's hard to here find like space to live, and better you come no now, maybe later. I said, no, bro, I want to go now because I don't want to wait. He said, okay. And I buy tickets one way because I don't have money. And I get with me like $200. I asked my friend to give me $200 to eat something. He said, okay, he give me $200. I have only $200. I come to America. I fly to New York and I text one guy, his name Meheroshi from my country. He meets me and I stay with him like 2 weeks. He become like after my big brother. He helps me a little bit. Then he buy me a ticket. I come to California and I don't have space to sleep and stay. And me and Jamie, we live on the street for a couple months. Like, to be honest with you, we live like almost 4 months. We sleep in truck, in the car, just homeless life. So I still training. We're working in training.
I respect you. I have a lot of respect.
Yes, cool. Yeah. So that's all these things going on. After 4 months, we rent nice house and we live and we become family together. Also, my other friend Hakim, you see him, he's a tall guy.
I like Hakim. Nice guy.
I like him. I love him. I love all this guy. So we're all together. We become family here because we become together the very bad moment. We help each other to be like break. It's very important. So that's why we.
And then brothers came after, and you guys said, "Come here. We know what this is like. Come with us." Yeah.
I say brothers. They come up and they ask me job. I say, yeah. I say, no problem. Let's go. We're ready. And I take this guy first day to moving, and they after first day they cry a little bit. I'm joking.
This is very hard.
It's very hard job. It's very hard job. You need to do a couple of weeks to learn. It's very hard. And this guy learned very fast, and we work together, and we After when they come, after when we come together and we go together, oh, we have all the time fun. We all the time joke. So
So the brothers just
make
is
joke
natural.
easy. Yes, man.
I think it's a beautiful thing. I don't think there's any other four fighters that have ever come to AKA like
It's not about other fighters. It's about everybody have his way, his
Yeah.
life, his story. Everybody write his book in with like, you know what I mean? Everybody have his different stories, different way, different. Everything's different. So
the what you say, Salim, it's a very beautiful story. It's a very hard story how you get here. You fight so many fights in obstacles or walls you have to climb over to get here. Not just people, but fighting, but like for to get here to finish your mission. To now you're in Bellator, and it's a long ride. It's a long journey for you.
yeah, almost I do like 7 years, right? So, 7 years. So I broke my shoulder. A lot of things going on, and I know say myself, oh, that's very hard. I said no, I just need to keep going. It's no time to stop right now. Just need to keep going. Just do whatever you came
Nothing,
to do.
nothing will stop you. Nothing will stop you.
Nothing
I'm impressed. It's funny. I used to have a moving company, and I used to make houses, so I know how hard that is.
His voice is it good?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. You've been good so far. But no, I like the way you fight. I like the way the families. I think people like your style. It's very unique. They like the brothers. They're interesting. They're funny. And then Jamie, he's the quiet one who's very interesting and mistaken for movie stars sometimes. But you guys, you all support each other. Everybody works hard, so nobody looks weak. Am I correct? There, you hear me?
Hard work, yes, brother. I mean, hard work pays off.
It's true.
Right?
So as far as your experience training with the best people in the world, and you look at where you started when you came to AKA, how much difference do you see? And if you could express that in yourself.
I live 26 years, but I feel I live like 100 years, brother. I see a lot of, a lot of good things and bad things in this life. I see good people, I see bad people. Before I lived, like, when I finished school, when I'm 17 or 16 years old, I go first time Moscow. After small country, Tajikistan is very small country. So I'm from Dushanbe, right? And the first time when I come to Moscow, I see this tough life. I see that everybody looks like serious, and something new for me. Something like
It's like a big gangster movie.
Like a big gangster. I say, okay, I wanna be my dream. I wanna be here, be like gangster, and that's my dream. I'm telling you, I wanna be like gangster. But sport changed everything.
You guys all come, you and the brothers and Jamie, you all come from places where life is a little harder than it is here, but California still has things that are hard for you if you're not from here. So you don't have the same rules as somebody born here. You have to work for everything you do here, you know? And, Coach Javier says nothing but amazing things. He loves you guys. He really respects you.
I love Coach Habib too. He's like my father. My coach also, Coach Jerry. I say Alhamdulillah all the time because I'm very lucky guy. All these hard things going on, I forget it when I meet these people because Coach Jerry helps me a lot. He's like my father. Coach Half, same. He helps me a lot. He makes for me more than my father because how to say, I know she like my father, my mom, she worked hard and do everything to be like nice person. She do best thing for me. And then I came here, I met these people. I'm nobody for these people. And this guy try to help us. I love Coach Half and my coach, Coach Jerry, like my father. Like I love these people. They kind of like my father, you know. So I'm telling you, I'm very lucky guy. I live in my dream. That's why they call me Salim the Dream.
Yeah, it's true. Well, Salim, I did put up both you and the twins sparring each other, and I put you sparring with JJ, who had to go to work tonight. And you know, people like watching you spar. I have more. I might put some more out after this video. So if you guys are watching this video, you'll see more of Salim sparring. But I want to put up that video with you and Coach Jerry when you're hitting the mitts because you're so strong. I love that video.
He's a good person. He's a real Italian. He's a real coach. No, I don't know.
What did Coach Jerry? What did he do to make you get so muscular for that fight? What did he have you training?
He pushed me a lot. We train 3-4 times a day. I love coach. You know I know believe sometimes I do everything I want before I got it now. You know what I mean? Best coach. I never have coach. I have a coach now. I train the best gym. I have brothers around me. You know, everything. I fight in Bellator 2 times. You know, all my dreams come true. So I dreaming, I'm thinking on my head, I feel all these things and I work for this. Only I need to work. But right now I get a little bit lazy because all these things.
Corona time.
Yeah, it's Corona time, so I follow the Corona time. So everybody's sitting home, I sit home. So no training, no problem.
Yeah, your opponent's probably not training too hard either. Whoever your next opponent is, yeah?
You're supposed to take care of yourself. You don't need to
yeah.
A lot of things on this moment. You gotta be careful because if you get sick, you have family, so you may think about not only you, but you need to think about your family too. So take care of yourself, guys. Wash your hands. Wash your mouth too.
Yeah. You know, there was a UFC fighter who got coronavirus, Lyman Good, and I think another UFC fighter got corona too. So you do have to be careful.
Yes, I see. I'm sure that all the time I close Jamie.
Yeah, Jamie's back there being quiet. You've been the star, but I did a podcast with them, so they're just security for the podcast.
When Jamie started, everybody needs to shh.
Oh, people like Jamie when he starts talking. We're going to get some more Jamie. See, my regular series, you know.
It's just when we talk with you, Salim not here, so now it's his time.
You can see everybody has his time. It's my time now. You have a question for Jamie? Ask Jamie.
Okay, Jamie, I have a question for you. What kind of food do you normally eat to stay in shape? What type of food, healthy food do you eat for fighting?
What kind of food I like to eat? First of all,
like diet, like to stay in shape for fighting. Yeah.
Italian, of course, I like to eat pasta, I like to eat pizza, but my favorite food is my national food, you know, because we eat a lot of meats and carbs. So we have clove, and we eat clove with beans. And also we have burrito, mantou. So one day after Ramadan finish, we will Salim make very good clove. We make clove and we invite you come from Santa Cruz, San Jose, eat Tajikistan clove.
I will definitely come try this food because if he can cook as good as he fights, it's going to be really, really good. It's going to be excellent. I'd be in for the surprise. It's what was the new food? Was there something new food for you guys that you never had until you came to America, like Mexican food the first time?
No, in America, we eat, remember you buy me? Burrito? The real burrito. Mexicanos burrito, brother. He's like this. I know it meats, right? I eat meat, but I eat halal. I asked this guy to make me, like, how they say vegetarians? Vegetarians, yes.
No meat.
Bro, he makes for me the big one.
Mexican burrito.
I think so. It's for me, when I try, I love it.
So is a vegetarian burrito or meat?
Vegetarian, no meats. Vegetarian, yes.
So brothers are vegetarians?
Brothers?
No, we buy this. No. We buy this burrito on the street. But
Oh.
halal meat.
It's about the meats, you know, because I know it.
Halal meat.
I
Yeah.
eat the meat. Yeah, you're right. So
We talked about the halal meat. You and me talked about halal meat the other day, huh?
So, and then I eat the vegetarians burrito. I love it. I think so. My favorite food right now is a burrito.
So now we need to. You guys have to start your own business making halal.
Tuesday, you know. The man, she listens to music all the time after wrestling practice. How is Tacos Tuesday? Tacos Tuesday.
You know,
so we say burrito every day. Burrito every day.
Mexican food is one of the best. One of the best.
What is Colombian food? What do you guys make that's good? That's a specialty.
Colombia, brother, we have crazy food. We have crazy. But they have paisa, potatoes, salada, meat too. Everything. I mean, I know this guy. They know it. They eat halal meat, but we in Colombia with a lot of pork. You know, pork.
Mm-hmm. No pork in the halal diet. No.
So no pork.
Okay.
So now we try to change a little bit because read about this a little bit
because it's pork. It's not about the religion. Pork is real. The doctor says it's not good for your health. It's not good for your body. It's not good for you. So don't eat. And this guy don't eat right now, and we eat only halal meat. So
Yeah, halal meat is good. We need to get you a halal meat sponsor. A nice halal meat store.
I know. Find for us sponsor halal meat.
Yeah, that would be the best.
Halal guys eat halal meat.
You know, and that would be good because then you can go and we do the podcast. You drive the car, you go eat the halal meat, and he's like, "Oh, my friends are here," so you always get taken care of. It's good. Good advertising. How big is Tajikistan population in Northern California? How many people you meet from Tajikistan here?
From in Tajikistan, it's like almost, I think so, it's 9 million people.
Yeah, but how many Tajikistan people in California do you think?
You mean in California, how many Tajikistan people? I don't know. I remember for my first fights, almost a lot of people come, It's very surprised for me. The second fight is very far because Oklahoma. In California, even the guys come from San Diego. Guys go from San Francisco. Too many people. Almost would be like 30 people. I don't know. I think it's too many people that here live, but I don't know everybody. I don't know.
Is there Tajik community?
Tajik community here in California? No. In New York, I think so they have.
They have community in Los Angeles, actually. In Los Angeles, they have more Tajik people. Area, not much Tajikistan people. Some students, some people who work in IT company, but actually this side, west side, New York, Washington D.C., they have a lot of Tajik people there. Yeah.
So where you guys are driving to Miami now, or?
Oh, we just come home. We just go do something. We're just coming home now. So
South San Jose, brother. This is good broadcast on Carver. Different.
What you say, brother? Podcast.
You guys are becoming. You guys are some of my. You guys are very good halal podcasters.
I think speaking more English than me. Broadcast,
brother. It's not
different. It's different level.
Brother, you bring something new. It's normal, brother.
It is new.
Now everybody started to call podcast.
Maybe you can change
the
podcast.
Now everybody is gonna start to call
podcast. Javier Mendez
Podcast.
So
people, I'm gonna put more Salim videos, more brother videos that I find because I filmed a lot during camps, and I always check with you because we can never show secret moves. I have a video of Salim knocking somebody out. I can't put it up because it makes the fighter look bad with a kick.
Even you have this video, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I know you're talking about. Yeah, you're right. We don't need this. We love together. We're family. If somebody if somebody do something bad, maybe one day it's gonna be careful.
Oh, we know what we're talking about on that video.
Yeah, I'm talking. If you talk too much, sorry, bro. But now we good.
Yeah, I think it's good to keep the level. I don't try to embarrass anybody. But
So
if
now,
hmm?
yes, bro. Sorry.
You and JJ sparring together is wonderful to watch because he's aggressive, you're aggressive. You know, you have the kicks, he has the punch. You guys back and forth.
I
And
like JJ. Yeah, you're right. JJ, he's a good guy. He helps me a lot. He inspired me a lot, and he's helped me for my last camp. He helped me for my first camp in Brazos, Jamie, everybody. But JJ helps me a lot, bro. He's a good guy. He's a good kid. I like him. I love him. He's a good person too. It's not only about the fighter. He's a, you know, we have a lot of good fighters, and they're not only good fighters. They're good persons. I learn from them many things every day. I learn.
you know what's interesting about AKA is people from every other culture and religion and different countries, they all live together. They treat each other like brothers at that gym. As a very like if the world could be like AKA, I think it'd be a better place, you know?
Yeah, JJ is good fighter. His record 8-1. He fights 4 times in Bellator. He fights in the UFC contender. It's like this. So he's a good fighter. He's an amazing guy. So we see. I think so. He's gonna fight next UFC. Maybe after all these things going on.
Well,
Finish.
he won his contender fight, but he's kind of on, you know, Dana has this scale, so he's kind of on standby. And if they need a fighter, they call JJ and they show up on the UFC, right?
Hey, why not? He's a good guy. He's an interesting person. So he's fighting also good style.
Maybe he will show up on Fighter Island. What do you think about fighting on the island, Salim? Fighter's Island that UFC is trying to make.
What's I don't mean that
Something happened there.
What's going on? I'm waiting for this.
You're back.
So,
I was saying, what do you think about Dana White's idea to have an island for the fighters? Because
it's a good idea. So he wants to make money. It's about the money. The fighters also need money. They need to eat, right? So it's almost it's your job, and he tried to make his fighters fighting to make also money, and he makes money. He's a businessman. So I don't think it's a good idea to make this, but now it's very hard time for the world, for everybody. Everybody's hard time. So what's going on tomorrow? We don't know what's happening tomorrow. What's gonna be happen after 5 minutes? We don't know. So
I was thinking about this, Salim.
Yes, bro.
Everybody that has a problem that calls you with their problems is probably not calling anybody right now because nobody's picking up the phone. You know what I mean?
Call me right now. I have a contract with the Bellator. If you call me right now, say you want to fight, I say no problem. Send me contract. Send me. I fight. If you ask me now, you want to fight tomorrow? I said no problem. I want to fight. Let's go. Because I'm a fighter. I fight anytime, anywhere. I say very good. You know, humble guy. But I say true.
Now you love to fight, Salim. I love to film you. I love watching you fight. I love to watch the brothers fight. Jamie, you guys are all very exciting fighters. You guys all fight 100%, 100%.
But I know, twins they like fights and they like dancing.
So they work part-time as salsa dance instructors?
Sometimes no, they don't work. They just practice.
Oh yeah.
You know Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
He was world champion on cha-cha-cha. Yeah.
It's true. He was a competitive dancer, Bruce Lee.
I have to go, Braz. I see you later. Okay.
Hey guys, thank you for podcast.
Be good. Be good.
No,
He live.
Okay.
We go. We park car. We park car, and I walk to home. So we need to find the parking.
Very good. This is the most interesting one I've done. First one in car.
Yes.
First one with Salim and the twins.
I say, hey guys, let's do podcast. If we do, let's call right now because something new, bro. Is why we need to sit and drink the tea and talk. I want to talk to you. I don't know. In car.
You know what? People want to know you. Your Instagram shows it. So many followers. and you're like, why are they following me? Oh, they like what you do. It would be hard to say exactly what it is. They just like Salim, you know.
It's hard to know like Salim.
It's hard not to like Salim.
There's no humble. There's no humble.
No, I'm humble. I'm humble. Be humble.
Well, I'll tell you a story.
Yes.
When I come to AKA, I'm filming all these fighters. And I see Salim, and I go, ooh. I just start pointing my camera over there, and my camera has never left Salim, even if it's the biggest champion in the world camp.
I have a lot of views, a lot of these things. I need to post one day. You know, I started posting like now just because there's no training before we training. There's no training now. We have time. I started to do like posting in my Instagram. You know, to be busy to make people watch me. And yes, please follow me. My Instagram, Salim Mukhidinov.
Salim Mukhidinov.
Yes, Salim Mukhidinov. Follow me.
Oh, people will see this. I'll tag you in this video for sure.
Like my pictures and comment too.
Todo también, hermanos, huh?
Yeah.
Hello, you hear?
Are you
Okay, my
teaching
question
Spanish?
for you.
She wants to ask you something.
Because you ask me a lot of questions. Let me ask you too, right? To make interest. You hear? You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
No, tiene que prender el carro. Okay,
sorry,
one second. Tiene que prender el carro.
No,
One second.
It's good. It's fine. Take off. Okay, now it's good.
Yeah.
Say something. But...
I'm here.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Put the voice up.
Yeah.
That's it.
I have to take you to my charger because my battery's dying.
Okay, let's do this. Charge your phone now. Talk with my brothers. Give me 2 minutes. It's a prayer time. I need to pray and after we talk, okay?
Okay.
I'm here. I'm not going far. Just 5 minutes.
You're gonna pray.
You go. You talk with this guy.
Okay.
When I come back, it's my time.
Gracias, hermanos.
Okay, let me see because I can't hear you too good. Okay.
Can you hear me? I need a lamp. Let me turn on the light.
So you need the lamp?
Yeah, I need a lamp. Here we go. Es mayor.
Yes.
So.
Better. Better.
You guys working hard today? You guys doing some work?
No, I mean we go a little bit training and we go run. We have garage, so we train in the garage, and after we go San Francisco, I meet some friends, and now we come back home. Yeah, we come home, watch TV, play some games. Yeah, that's why you try to make some podcasts like Jamshed phone, Salim phone, but you call us and we always together, so it's very good.
So you guys are easy. I always get two for the price of one. One phone, one Instagram account, two brothers.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: when you do weight cut for a fight, how long does it take for your body to feel normal usually?
For being normal?
Yeah, to go
after the weight cut. I mean,
how many hours or a day or?
For me and my brother. So it's different because it's like you have different body. You have different bodies. For everybody, it's different. But I mean, in our inspiration. Okay, 1 second. Okay. Like in kickboxing, Muay Thai, all these fight, they not cut too much weight. So we not cut too much weight, like 3-4 kilos. But I saw like a lot of my friends, I see Salim fight, and you cut weight, and after like to the fight, you still know your body recovery. I think like for your body recovery, like 100% is gonna be taken like maybe 4 days, 5 days for recovery, and after that you start eat. So you win weight. So some fighters, for me, I talk for my experience too, because I mean cut weight is very hard. So you after the fight you just want to eat. You want to eat a lot. Yeah. So it depends. For example, Salim make 140, 145. and he got a lot of weight. So he need to diet all like 2 months training. So he eat like salad, this, he eat fish. He no eat normal. Like sometimes we eat hamburger, we eat something like this. So it's
Brother,
sometimes you get weight easy. Like 3 days you weight is different.
brother,
Okay, now you can put
I eat choyunon. You know what means this choyunon?
No, what is choyunog?
Choyunon. Shakarchoy chapoti. That's I eat, brother.
Oh wow, muy macho.
Because I know this is very important to eat this chapati. Chapati is bread. This is
Chapati.
bread, you know?
Mhm.
You know, listen?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Oh, I don't know why his voice is very...
Okay.
I hear you. Better.
Yeah, I like bread too much. So
Carbohydrates.
I'm like
everybody.
Italian, bro. Italians like bread too, so we eat bread too much too.
Does your coach take you out for Italian food?
Yeah, a lot of time we go eat, and I go one time his restaurant, a family restaurant, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and I eat pasta. I don't know how they call this. That is not. It's like it's not normal pasta. I see. It's not.
Is it like
supposed to be
tomeni or is it like tomeni?
something different for me? You know, something new. And I love it. I love it. After this, I eat ice cream. After this also after my fight and my first fight. So I think I like Italian food. I think my favorite food is Italian and after burrito.
So first time trying Italian food here, or did you try it in Russia before?
Let me put this because I know.
Yeah, you know what? Let's put it. Let's on the card.
Yes, on the card you see couple minutes and then that's it. Where's these things from here?
Okay, let's
Do salam alaikum.
put there.
One sec, brother. Let me fix this because your voice is really
Yeah,
good.
it's low. My voice is
Now?
low.
Not too much.
Is it better?
Yes.
Now, how you? Is it better now? Yeah.
Better now? Okay, good.
Amazing now.
So was first time you tried Italian food, was that in Russia or in California?
No, that is in Thailand.
Yeah?
Yeah. In Russia, I eat a choyunon.
Oh yeah?
Yes. Yeah, you know why? When my people watch this video, they no understand. They're not gonna because even my English is not good, right? My English is not good, so they don't know nothing. Not everybody, but
Some of them will try hard because they're your fans.
them is gonna be very hard. So I don't
They will
know.
understand 20%, but they will like it.
No, because my English is like Russian, so they're gonna understand everything.
Well, you're Russian. Your Russian is Russian more your second language? Like Tajik is a mixture of your region and Russian?
You mean my Russian is better than my Tajiki?
Or I don't know. I'm asking.
Oh no way! My Tajiki is better. Exactly, it's my language. It's my Tajiki is Farsi, so we talk Farsi. You know, it's very interesting. So it's my language. I speak exactly better Farsi than Russian, but I think so. I know both good because I live from my country and I real kid. So yeah, Russian is my second language.
And American English is your third. And you're learning Spanish.
And American English is
You try to learn Espanol.
I try to learn Spanish.
Say
too.
something in Spanish.
The Russian call this poligol something. I don't know how to say in English. Who try to learn the different language, you know?
Oh, almost like the bird.
Yeah, I don't know how. Maybe I seen the Russians correct. I forget. So
is Russian hard for you to understand sometimes or no?
Something like that. So you speak. I speak 4 or 5 languages.
Ah, more than me. More than me.
Oh no! You speak Italian. You speak like Spanish. You speak English. You speak Russian. No, the same. Maybe you speak you speak Germany, so you know better than you know 5. So you know more. So
I try to keep up with you guys. I never studied Spanish.
Let's ask me Russian. So if somebody's in Russian, say they watch us too. You know.
Yeah, как дела, хорошо.
Oh, tibia kak dila, brad.
See? Tibia Kaktila?
That's it. The Russian language finished, brother.
Yeah,
Okay, Russian finished. Okay, I have a question for you, bro.
sure.
How's your day going this moment, these days, the quarantine? What are you doing every day? I see you doing push-ups. It's cool. Yeah, you know, and
Mhm.
between push-ups, you eating, right? Between eating, what are you doing? Sleeping? You doing something?
I eat some cake and then I do push-ups and then I eat some more cake. Is what
And
I
you do
do.
push-ups and after you ice cream.
Yeah. Then I do ice cream after I do sit-ups. Yeah.
Is a best things you're
Now
gonna eat.
I've been doing a lot of podcasts.
Yeah, I see.
I've been editing a lot of videos. I've been calling you guys, bugging you guys because I want people to know you more because there's a different audience on YouTube.
Oh, you promote me a lot. I see. A lot. We're very active. You know.
How did you like that? I made you into a cartoon.
You do very good. I love it, and it's good.
I
And
have,
yeah, again, my Instagram Salim Mukhidinov. Follow me.
and then it's Rodriguez Brothers 01, yeah.
Also Rodriguez Brothers.
Rodriguez Brothers 01. Only one Instagram for both. So
Well,
For both. Or you wanna have two?
on one,
You wanna have twins? Just follow one.
follow one. That's it.
You get
That's
two.
it.
You follow one, you get two.
I think about that. How hard would it be to have twins and separate Instagrams? Would it be very confusing? They're you're not twins. That's just you again. You have
It's
two
good,
accounts. You're
It's
just
good.
trying to have two accounts. So,
So
do the brothers have to work tonight? Do security?
no,
No.
everything is closed. You know, everything is
Everything's
closed right now.
closed.
Even they open. I don't think somebody gonna come and party because it's not party time now. It's like, you know, bro, it's hard time for everybody right now. It's so we see what's going on. We just need a little bit time, you know.
How is quarantine for you? You guys, everything the same except for sparring and going to the gym and
As for sparring, you know, I started to be active on my, like, you know, working on my Instagram, working. Reading, like get better in my English. So you know, all this the normal things going on. Nothing changed.
Yeah,
Just you know, just no training. So everything's same.
well,
Yeah,
how is everything back home? How is coronavirus in Tajikistan?
we don't have in Tajikistan coronavirus. They say so. They say we don't have coronavirus. We're good. You know, even everybody's working, doing every same life. That they there is no quarantine, right? So
Hmm.
everything's like normal.
Oh, I think we just gave Dana White a new place to have the fights.
They
Tajikistan.
told her, hey, you wanna make UFC, just go to Dagestan and do whatever you want. But and right now they close. They start to do quarantine because I don't know. My mom said they start to, like, they say in the TV next week maybe it's gonna be quarantine. So we see what.
It's very heavy. You know, it's in Dagestan. It's very everybody is locked up. They can't leave their house. It's not like you can drive in your car in Dagestan right now. No, and
Every
same in Moscow. They change
Moscow.
it.
Oh, you wanna move in Moscow? I mean, you're supposed to, when if you wanna go outside, you have the
A paper.
paper, so you can go outside. You can from this different city. You're supposed to have this papers to go in. You come Moscow. I don't know. A lot of shit's going on. So it's everything they do for to protect you from this coronavirus. So, I don't know. We see what's happening.
I think one thing. I think we are very lucky that we are in California.
Well, exactly. We're all very lucky, and
The good weather. You're at least you have good weather. Imagine you're quarantined and it's a storm and it's snow outside and just an ugly day, but out here at least you have sunshine. I think that makes a 50% better day. You know,
50% better day. Exactly. You
you
just
can you can go jogging in the park as long as you stay away from people, so you can
yeah,
feel alive. Yeah.
yeah, bro. You know what I do? Like
every morning when I wake up, because we're living the second floor, we have balcony. You can see the mountains and like nice, beautiful, like how they say the English. Help me, brother.
The sunrise.
View. Look
I
good
don't
view.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So every morning I drink coffee, enjoy my life. Like couple hours, I do live. You watch sometimes, my podcast.
Oh, your podcast is busy.
My
I saw
podcast.
800 people live.
Ask
Yeah.
them about this life, and so if you want, I talk to you one-on-one. Follow me in my Instagram. See how I promote myself, brother.
You should. I want you to. You have to.
Follow me to talk one-on-one. No problem. And so and after that, I don't know. I play. I read a little bit. Go sleep.
Yeah.
Eat sometimes if I find something to eat. And that's it. No.
It was hard for all of us once the camp stopped because everybody was moving, a lot of energy. You were showing up to train with Habib and Umar and Islam and Saeed and Taigir. You were there to train with your Dagestani brothers, and
Yeah.
the two brothers there were jumping in the cage with Habib.
Yes. This time this guy sparred with him a lot. Not me, because after my fight I get raised a lot. Like, because I work hard for this fight. And these judges make bullshit decision. But everything's for reason. So I'm not going going down. I'm just saying, sometimes they know, see, you work hard for this. You put all your money. If I lost the real loss, no problem. If you give me loss, if you see blood, I'm not losing. Why you giving me like lost? To break my I don't know.
I felt like I watched the fight. I felt like you won, and not because you're my buddy, but I looked at it objectively and I scored it. And it's like different states, different scores, different rules. I'm like, why is not one unified rules? And then sitting on somebody's back is not a finishing move. If he was threatening with submissions, maybe give him some more points. But there was no threatening with submissions.
Okay,
So,
let's say right, even he get the last round, but 2 rounds, it's okay. Let's just forget about the fight. Let's talk about different.
That's okay. The next one will be excellent. So that's all good.
Sometimes everything's happening for a reason, right? So
I think you guys are in the right place. I think you all made a smart decision. Like if AKA was a university, it would be like going to Harvard or to Stanford or something special.
I think AKA is a Stanford, and like how they say that. See, sometimes my English, I forget the word sometimes. I mean, I think so. Yes, you're right. AK is like a Stanford.
Yeah.
Yes, big university. You're learning there, and when you finish AK university, become or nice person or whatever they teach you. Coach Half say all the time, I don't want you be like champion. I want you be nice person. That's it. He says like all the time. He's right.
That's I get to know Coach Hub. I knew him 12, 14 years ago. I did not know him very well. I didn't get to see him every day and have breakfast and lunch with him and film for him, until the last 2 years. And then I discover why you guys are there. And I see such a good person and very loyal, very good heart. And you're like, wow, everybody thinks tough guy is supposed to be mean, but tough guy he already left all his anger in the sparring and the fighting. He's just a good, nice person, and he tries to help. And I think that's the secret. I mean, you guys been to some other gyms. I mean, Mike Swick's gym is good, but I mean, did you go to any other gyms before and see the difference, like the magic of AKA, like the formula of the people?
Exactly. Like, everything is different. It's about the AKA different gym. AKA you feel like you like in your home, So I don't know. Explain to you. I came here because AKA, I'm telling you again, I came this is my dream to train in this gym. That's why I go to AK Thailand. I don't go to Tiger Muay Thai or different. I go AK Thailand straight. I go AK Thailand because the brand, the name, like AK, Javier Mendes. And the first time I met him in Thailand, imagine this, and he holds me pets. And I'm lucky, really lucky, because he holds me pets. We have a lot of guys there. We train in AK Thailand, but I'm only the guy for who he holds pet. He brings the like kicking. I don't know how they say this. How they call this pets? The name I don't know
The
name.
Muay Thai pads or
The Taekwondo pets. You know this.
Yeah, the thick ones, the real thick ones. Yeah.
I have video. Maybe I send you. He holds me a little bit and he said, if you practice, you get better. And after training, I come and he eating and I said, Coach, I want to come America. He said, get my write my WhatsApp, text me. After a couple of years, I text him. I said, Coach, send me an invitation. He said, no problem. And after 30 minutes, he sent me an invitation.
Wow.
And yeah, exactly. If no invitation, if no coach have, I think so I don't get my visa. So he helps me, and Mike Swick helps me a lot. So Mike Swick give me the papers, so I'm a fighter from AK Thailand. That's the truth. So I'm a fighter from AK Thailand. And coach have sent me the papers. He invited me to AKA. And these two papers helped me to get my visa. So I came to embassy. I said I go to AKA for training. So I know that. So I said true. So I came here for training. So they said no problem. We open for your visa. Imagine this.
Yeah.
And I'm very happy. It's not easy to get visa. Everybody say, hey, bro, what are you doing? Better, try because you lost your money. I say, okay, if I lost my money, but I still try, so I can't say myself I try. If I not try now and I eat myself after because I say, oh, why not try? Supposed to try. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I opened my visa. I came here, and after 2 months, I come. I see Coach Ab. He worked with Cain Velasquez, and he see me first time. He like, Salim? I say, yes, Coach. He say, oh, welcome. You have now different style. You have hair now. I say, yes. And I see Cain Velasquez, but like, I open my mouth like couple seconds when I got, bro, is Cain Velasquez the best fighter in the world. He's a dangerous fighter. He's a dangerous man in the world. And like, oh my God. I say, I sleep. Hey, I don't know what's happened now. I see this guy. He's here. Is he training with the best coach in the world? And so, I don't know. I don't know how to tell you this. How they say,
Emotion.
Emotion. I don't know. Tell me, help me, brother.
Yeah, how to express how you were feeling.
I don't know how to explain to my feel. I feel something like, different, bro. It's my old gym. It's every day I thinking about this in my head. Before I see these people, before I see the Cain, before I see Coach Huff, it's everything in my head. When I go sleep, I say, oh, I'm thinking about this like 2 years, 3 years. And this happened. It's like almost like mirage. You see something nobody see, but you see.
Yeah.
Oh, that means that's they call dream. Right?
It's your destiny, and you guys, I've really enjoyed doing this with you guys. I know you guys tired, long day. You did extra for me. You did extra for me, Salim.
I talk too much, right?
No, you did. No, you're great. You're perfect for podcasting because you can talk more than me. You win.
I talk, right?
It's a, what did you guys call it? A Prada cast? No.
No, he called it product cast. He opened his product.
Product cast, something like that. Different. I don't know why
he wants to be king like a Joe Rogan on his product cast.
Well, I'm the only guy in America that has Tajikistan fighters on my podcast and 2 Colombian twins. So I have something that nobody else has. Nobody. But see, I said we have to do more, and I think of other topics, and you guys think of ideas too, because I'll respond with you. But usually I'm asking the questions, but it's okay. I'll answer your questions too.
So we're just talking about the life.
Yeah. That's what a podcast is just talking. It's not an interview so much. Couple questions in the beginning, but it's conversation. Yeah.
Conversation. It's about it's so soon. This is my first podcast. Maybe a couple more podcasts. My English maybe get better soon because
so.
I start study and I learn more words.
I like that you have your little accent and your
bro,
interesting.
The first time I came to Thailand, I know only hi. That's it. And I know tomorrow wrestling. That's it.
Tomorrow wrestling.
Yeah, tomorrow wrestling and hello, how are you? Tomorrow wrestling. Only that my first the first role I learned is tomorrow wrestling. Hello, how are you?
Oh my
The
God.
first is a tomorrow wrestling because I remember the Monday we sparring and Mitch, I have friend. He's from California. He's a California boy, but he lives in Thailand. He's a photographer from AKA Thailand. He supposed to like you. He makes videos for us.
Yeah.
First day, and after when we finished the sparring, and he come to me and he said, "Hey, Salim," I turned. I said, "Hey, you come tomorrow wrestling?" I said, "I don't understand you. You know, I speaking English. I speak in Russia. We don't understand each other." But his girlfriend from Russia, so he knows couple of words. And I said, "Bro, I don't know what you're saying." And he teach me. He said, "Bro, tomorrow wrestling, it's mean завтра борьба." I said, okay. The first word I learned is tomorrow wrestling.
Tomorrow, I love it. Tomorrow wrestling. That was your first English words. That's very good.
First words is tomorrow wrestling.
So any English speaker you meet, you're like, tomorrow wrestling. They're like, oh,
that's it.
I don't wrestle.
Yeah, I see guys. I see boys all the time. Like I know the Thursday we have wrestling, right?
Yeah.
After fighting, I ask them, tomorrow wrestling? I don't say nothing. I don't call his name. Nothing. I just say, tomorrow wrestling? I say, tomorrow wrestling. And I say, okay, I come tomorrow wrestling. So
I have a question. You guys are all kind of living the dream together.
Exactly. I live in my dream for sure.
And you have the brothers living their dream, and you have Jamie living his dream. So it must be wonderful that you guys are all like, do you see this? Yes, I see this. Do you see this? Is it like that for you guys? You know?
That's we call all the time American dream. American dream. American dream comes true. American dream. That's because something's going on, no good, or something's hard, and you say American dream. Something happened. American dream.
How do you guys feel about your opportunities here? Like even to find work or to make yourself, even if it's hard, you feel like if you don't see one day, you can find the next day. I mean,
exactly. It's all the time like this. You know, sometimes you make a plan and plans goes a different way. Something's happened. So, but still, you know, you need to keep going. Doesn't matter what's going on, what's gonna be happen. You just need to do. That's it. How say Bruce Lee? I don't know in English. Maybe I start to. Maybe I try to like explain to you, but in Russia it means ты должен делать то, что ты должен делать. It means you're supposed to do for your dream what you need to do. You know, it means you just do, and you see, you get everything you want. You know,
I think it's true. I came here for a dream too, just like you. Even though I was born in America, I moved to Europe when I was 3 years old. So I live in Germany for 2 years, and then I live in Italy because my mother's German. So she wanted to come back. My father was American, Irish American. He wanted just to make his wife happy. So she says, let's go overseas. Let's go to Europe. I want to be near my country. So first they go to Germany. And then after 2 years, my father gets a phone call because he was coach of sports like football, basketball, stuff like this.
Wow.
And they go, hey, we have a job in Italy. And the only thing my father says, he goes, hey, is it sunshine down there? Is there any sun? Is the weather sunny? Because Germany was very gray and very cold, like winter, you know? They go, yes, we have good weather. My father says, okay, I'll take the job. So we moved to Italy. And, Enrico, the fighter, he's from my hometown where I grew up, little boy.
He's a very good guy. I know he's very humble, nice, very respectful. You know, they say respectful. So
respectful. Good word. You said it good.
Yeah, he's a good guy. I like him. We should be spar with him a lot. He's a very nice guy.
He said that he love the AKA like you describe it in Italian to me. He says he went to other gyms. He went to John Jones's gym. He went to other big name gyms. He says he's never seen anything like the humble and the brotherhood of AKA.
Brotherhood, the brotherhood, because they're big stars. I mean, you know, Cain, DC, Habib, Blue. Everything's come. The rules is came from Coach Huff exactly. He makes these rules, but before this guy, so you know how these rules work here. So we know changing nothing. We just follow the rules. The rules in AKA, you know about the rules, everything in AKA, right? So you want to be the part of AKA, you need to follow these rules.
I think the formula of AKA is special.
Yeah.
The
say
formula.
The formula.
Well, they teach regular class to people who are not professional fighters, and they're very happy, and they treat them like family. And then they work with the professional fighters like family.
Yeah, look,
And,
everybody.
and there's nobody who's too big of a star for the gym. Everybody, it works like brothers together when the fighting is there. Nobody's like, look at me, because the rest of the brothers will go, what are you talking about? Just work out. Here, let's spar. You know, I can see that, right? If your head is too big, it'll float away from AKA. I think.
You know? That's normal because it's like this space for men's.
Yeah. How many you see people come and go from the gym?
Too many people they
many.
go. I say the first thing is loyalty. You want to become successful, you want to be loyalty. They say loyalty. I say
loyalty. Loyalty. I know what you mean. I like the way you say it, though.
I'm saying so. You're supposed to be loyal, and that's the number one. And then everything after come. That's we need loyalty.
Well, you guys became a family, 2 Colombians and 2 Tajikis, and you know it's just funny because it's a similar. They're both like a Russian country, southern Russian country, and a Latin American country. It's like Coach Javier, Mexico and Dagestan. You know, so you got Colombia and Tajikistan.
And we don't speak all like good English. We have very bad English, and we speak and we try sometimes like explain to each other. And we speak in Russians, and we like crazy.
Spanish.
Sometimes I'm tired from all this. I say, oh, I'm tired. I want to go. When I go somewhere for a couple of days, I miss my home. I miss these crazy things going on every day. Fight this guy. I mean, it's not fighting you think about. I mean, fight like talk, you know, joke, the trash talk, play PlayStation, eat, you know. Bro, it's funny, bro. If I make one day the video how we live.
I think we need that video. Maybe I help you guys.
It's like, almost like tough in the UFC. You watch, you know, the tough.
Tough.
I think it's better than tough. I think it's better than tough.
Better than tough. Yeah. We know exactly. We know fight. We know beat each other. We know fight like you know. The fight. I mean, we joke too much.
Mm-hmm.
But we joke like normal. It's like no, like I don't know. You one day I want to invitate you from like. One day you gotta stay with us, and you see everything.
Yeah, I will. I take the camera. I follow. I become a ghost.
Yeah, let's do that. One day I'll be like, you know how you see how we live.
I think you guys would be a good addition for this channel, but like I said to Jamie, I want to help you guys start a channel too. I think you have a very interesting story, and I think people would be interested to see because there's nobody else on the whole planet, not just America, the planet. There's no 2 Tajiki and 2 Colombian fighters hanging out in Tajikistan. And the same thing is not happening in Colombia.
That's true. Yeah. That's true. I work hard for this to be here.
Yeah.
And I never ask somebody to like, you know, hey, let's do like for me, it's like, you know, so everything I want, I know myself, I need to work. Hard work. I see the gym, you know, the DC gym in the Gilroy. He have gym. We go there training one day. I see the I don't know in his like how they say the
Like
name.
the poster or like the
Poster, exactly. I see the poster. Thank you for reminding me.
No problem.
Poster, I see the poster. It says, successful people work hard. I think so. That's true. If you want to become you need to work hard. I don't know.
I think if you enjoy to work hard, working hard is not hard. It just becomes who you are.
Exactly. That's the truth.
None of you guys are complaining about how hard life is.
Yeah. So
None of you complaining. None of it. You guys always just working. You don't worry about nothing.
Exactly. I don't give. I know nobody gonna do for me. You know, I need to do from like. I want this. Nobody wants to this for me. I want this for me. So I need to do work. That's the truth. Why I need to say somebody, hey, it's hard for me. No, I love it. I love hard moments. That's make me different person. That's teaching me how to be like, that teach me a lot of things. Sometimes when my life is very good, very well, I don't like it. I wanna be like sometimes have hard time.
That's why you stay with your brothers.
That's make me push forward. Now I have a dream to make 1 million followers on my Instagram. So
yeah,
I work for this now.
Well, I think you will get it. I mean, how many people following you are from Russia, Tajikistan now?
No, I wanna the American people follow me too.
Well, that's why you're here. We want to get you American fans.
I know my English is not good now, but I promise you guys soon.
Hey, listen, Arnold Schwarzenegger is a good, the famous bodybuilder. He comes from Germany.
When he's 20 years old, right? He comes from Germany to here, and he knows speak English.
Yeah, and then he became governor of California.
Yeah, maybe next governor in California, Salim Mukhidinov. Who knows?
That would be fun. See that there is no limit. You're only as big as your dream. Anything can happen.
Oh, bro, I never put the limit on my dream.
No.
My dream is no limit. After when I done finish my career in the fight, the MMA, I know I don't want to be politics. It's true. I don't want to be politics, but I want to be maybe some guy who makes. I don't know.
You probably have a big podcast. I think. I think you will. I think you will.
I think so. I want to be like podcast on some. Invite these two UFC champion, the first twins UFC champions, maybe
Mm-hmm.
One day, and I'll invite this guy. I'll invite you. Maybe after a couple of years, to become king of the podcast. Maybe you beat the Rogan. Who knows?
It's possible. I'm picking a different lane. I'm not trying to interview everybody who's already famous. I like to catch people before they are famous, on their way to being famous. And I told the brothers, and I told Jamie last podcast, I met a lot of people before they were famous. I met Jake Shields long before he fought George St. Pierre, before he was a big name. I met rock stars, musicians, Zoltan Bathory, Five Finger Death Punch rock band, before his album was out and he was having big concerts. He was just a guy who was about to be famous, like 1 month away. Everybody was like a year, 6 months, a month away. So I like to catch people before they get famous, because sometimes you've probably met famous people in the gym and then they get more famous. So first they take all your phone calls, and then they take half your phone calls, and then they respond to your email 2 years later. Sometimes. But that's not the goal to be famous. I think Joe Rogan is good because he lets everybody listen to what he's doing, but he's a private person,
He's a good businessman. He's a good man. He talks good. I like him. I don't know. I want to meet him. Maybe one day. Maybe no now. Maybe one day. I want to see this guy. I watch my friend from Australia. We live in Thailand together. He's a camera guy too. He's a good guy, and he showed me the first time Joe Rogan makes podcast. He told me, I don't think he do this. I think he just do the UFC commentary. And he said, no, bro, he do his podcast. Watch here, come here. And I watch him. He talks good, and bro, yeah. And my friend meet him. He said he's a good guy. He's a good person. He's a very funny and very good guy. I said yes. I want to meet him. I want to meet him. Really. I want to see him one day. Maybe.
You know, anybody, here's what's changing, you see, because I think television right now, nobody's making TV, nobody's making movies. Maybe if you make cartoons, you're digital designer, you can make your own TV without actors risking coronavirus. You know, cameraman's not out there working. People are at home. It's not essential work. It's only entertainment. It's like sports right now, you know? So they were firing people that are on radio like, hey, 107.3, new song coming up in 5 minutes. That kind of radio guy. You know what I mean? They get rid of him, like in Spanish. You know, hola, este canal, uno, dos, siete.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
So they're like, hey, the podcasters are free. Why do we have to pay you? And that's what happened. So now everybody makes their own media, like you. I mean, people like your videos. What do people follow the most when you do your talks or pictures or videos? What do they follow most, Salim?
I saw when I do more videos.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. Maybe sometimes I need to tell about my story more because I see a lot of things. I have like how to say to like product to like show the people because and I think so the video is very important. They watch the video when I talk like live, So you're teaching me. Be honest with everybody who watching me. You're teaching me a lot to be like active. You texting me, hey, do this, do that, and my friend also helping me. So I don't know about media, nothing. I just start like 1-2 weeks maybe.
I think the secret is, Salim, is you just be Salim, and the
I
brothers just be the brothers, and it is not to be me. I don't
no,
put on actor face,
no,
broadcaster face. I
be
can,
real,
but I
be
won't.
real.
You know?
Mike Tyson says be real,
Yeah.
and he have tattoo. I know, be real. So I'm a real guy. Yeah, maybe I need to be a little bit more humble, but I'm humble guy. You know me. Maybe I don't know.
Well, I think you think maybe that's why there's not lots of podcasts and well, maybe there is a lot of Muslim podcasts. I don't know. Maybe
No, yeah, a
huh?
lot of yes, a lot of Muslim podcast, and yeah. But
What podcasts you guys listen to?
be honest with you, I listened a couple times Joe Rogan. Now I don't listen nobody. I just do. I watch sometimes. I play too much.
Yeah.
Like play PlayStation,
Yeah.
and yes, that's I like. I know watch too much podcast. How they say I don't know, and I think so. This guy, why you watching?
No, I don't like really porno.
Brother, what are you talking about?
No, he talking about porno.
What do brothers listen to? What podcast you guys?
No, like Salim say.
Video games?
No, we just spend time on internet like normal people. We no go like because we fighters. We tired about. I mean, like we on the AKA. We see fight. We watch fight. We fight all the time. So we will see somebody like
different.
We wanna see something different. We wanna
play
see
too
movie.
much.
We
Yes.
wanna see dancing. Even we see sometimes I don't know, say soccer, play soccer, fighting soccer. But when you ask like about fight, it's more interesting. Like we watching, like like and maybe I think some couple fighters thinking about same like us, like they don't like.
They all are, but the secret is, what a lot of fighters do? They copy the other fighter, they copy the other fighter. Now you have 10 shows that are the same show. And then views, no following. When you are just you will attract more people. Maybe
Yeah.
not a million people the first day, but every day you put out, and then people discover you a year from now. They go, oh, this Salim and his brothers are very funny. I'm going to go back and listen to all 100 episodes they put out. And that's what happens. That's what happened for me. I discovered Joe Rogan. I knew who he was, but I only listened to his podcast after he already had 350 podcasts out already. I listened to one, and then every night I listened to another one for every day for a year, because I found it interesting. So that's how podcasting works. You know, it's not what you think, and it's just you being you. And I think people find it interesting because you are living a life. Not everybody is living a life. Some people are living. They've never left their home. They never traveled from another country. They never fight with Habib, you know, in sparring. They never train at AKA. You know, they never came here from Colombia to live with two men from Tajikistan. You know, no, nobody can say their story is your story. You never out at Santana Row at night having coffee, and you meet some people. Oh yeah, we're from Tajikistan. Us too. Yeah, these are our Colombian roommates. Oh, you too? And never happened. Never. Oh, are the roommates twins? Never gonna happen.
That's good. That's
Yeah,
right.
it's
That's
true.
the truth.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
You know, you see your life through your eyes. I see you through my eyes as a video man and an older man. More, I traveled the
And
world. You know,
it's
so unlike you, I travel.
father experience, bro.
Yeah. So
You
I
see,
go, what is the story? I said, I see a story in front of me. Not everybody's living interesting stories. Some people are living, okay, I go home, I feed the baby, put the baby down. My wife and I watch one Netflix, we eat a pizza, good night. See you tomorrow. Wake up, and it's the same thing. But you guys right now you're training, you're running around with your brothers, you're free, you're training. Every day is fun. These are the best times of your life. Somebody
It's
else,
like
you know?
it's like you. It's like you. You on good. Who person like you on good position. You can go like AKA. You living in Santa Clara. You can drive
Santa Cruz.
Santa Cruz. You can go AKA like.
Mhm.
You're on good position too. Like you can make these videos, these shows, different
Yeah.
pictures. Like, you can record Habib. This for you is like same as like
Yeah.
good being part of this. It's good, no?
So we're all part of some stories.
Yeah, some histories. You too,
We're
bro.
all part of history together on film. But you know I don't try to make it about me. I try to make beautiful video more than look at me. I'm not the selfie king, you know me. Not because I feel bad about myself, but I guess it's not my generation. You know what I'm saying? But if I was a fighter and I had to promote myself because I worked in marketing and advertising and public relations a lot in my life and you know everything, media, you know, television, radio, all this stuff I've done. So I'll tell you that what is an interesting story? The guy just plays video game every day, or the guy that comes from Tajikistan that moves in with these two twins and they're fighting every day. They have to move this crazy house, you know. They have to move this big house. There's a big piano. Oh shit! It's 8 stories down. And you have to carry this. You know, you guys have had this experience, right?
Bro, one day, you know about piano. You tell me about piano. I remember the stories. So we go with this guy. We move one guy, and he have old pianos. It's like very real old. He lives in San Francisco, and he have stairs, and piano is very heavy. And he ordered 3 people, and I said, brother, okay, we move. We bring you to second like place where you moving, but it's hard for us to bring in because you have stairs there. He said, don't worry, I help you guys. I said, bro, better you order other guy because it's really heavy. He said, no, bro, don't worry. I help you guys to bring in. I said, no problem, let's try. And he helped us, bro. His finger, this finger, he lift his finger, brother. When we pick up, you know, the moment, remember this? We leave the guy in the San Francisco and his wife pay us tips. And she said, I mean, she needs to go, doctor, leave piano here. And he break his finger. Us. And I told him, bro, don't do, just order, you know, the extra guy and pay him $100. He said, no, don't worry, it's not heavy.
I'm gonna save $100. I would buy 100. I'd give someone $100 to save my back.
And he lost his finger.
Oh wow!
A lot of blood, and that sometimes happen. One day I remember, I do the bed. I put the mattress like. Remember the mattress?
Yeah, on the wall.
On the wall, I put the mattress on the wall, and I started to fix the bed, and something come to my head like smash me like BAM! I'm like, what? Let's go. I see this. How they call mattress? That how they say?
Box spring.
Box springs come to my head, but
Ow!
sometimes happens. Sometimes we have the you know, how they say, the
Very hard situation.
very hard situation. So that's the normal. As you say, piano. This moment, I see how he lost his finger. It's crazy.
I did, like I said, I used to have moving company. It was me and two other guys.
Yeah, I remember.
And then I made the mistake. This lady goes, "Oh, we need some things taken out of our yard. We just chopped up some bushes." And I go, "Oh, okay." I told her on the phone, it's $50 or $75. And we show up, and it's like almost 1,000 pounds of cactus. You know, cactus. You know, when they stab you, the ones that the pointing.
No, exactly. I know cactus.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So not only is it heavy, it fills the truck. We're all ripped up. We don't have the right gear. She did not tell us that was cactus. And I said, I'm going to have to charge you more. They're going to charge us more to dump this cactus than even I was charging you just for the dump fee. You know what I mean? To throw it away. So yeah, but also the pianos and the shelf.
We have a lot of stories in this moving company. Sometimes I'm very crazy people, sometimes nice people. So it's a lot of good stories going on, bad stories. So one day I remember I moved one family and they don't want to pay. Crazy. I said, okay, it's not my company. You don't want to pay, no pay. And we call police. The police come and she said, I wanna fight with her. She tried to make me bad, the police.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't say nothing. I just finished my job. I said, pay me. She said, she don't pay me. I said, why you not pay me? And she call you and you come, So I said, nothing. She just don't want to pay. And so the police told me, so you know what? Better you go and say to your company to
collect. Yeah.
Yes, to how the judging, no judging, all this shit's going. I say, okay, I don't give a nothing. I don't know. I finished my job. The company's paying me. Okay, thanks so much. So sometimes happen this, a lot of things happen in the movie. Moving work also is funny.
It's a crazy job.
Yeah, it's a crazy job. One day I bring the third floor couch. It's very sometimes hard work, and you think maybe you do job very well, you do from your heart. You think maybe they give you tips, and after they give you nothing, even no work, and you work 8 hours and you almost die, and you know happy, Sometimes you work 30 minutes, you get more money from your job. He pays you tips a lot, Sometimes, yeah, it's good.
It's a law of average. I had the same experience. You see a job, you're like, oh, this is going to be a good job, and that was a bad job. But like you say, you guys work out, you do training, and lifting heavy furniture and moving a house. Move your house once, your back will hurt. Move a house 7 days a week, and you'll feel your whole body hurt all the way down to your toes until you get used to this. Yeah.
And next day I go sparring with Habib. Imagine this.
Yes.
It's crazy, bro.
So there's imagine if you did not have to do moving and you just could do sparring.
Still, he beat me up easy.
He still wins, right? I'm not saying that. I didn't think you were going to say you were going to win.
No, I said this, but still, I mean, it's a little bit hard. But after a couple months, at first time it's hard for me. But after a couple months, it's like normal.
Did you tell the brothers what to expect before they went to spar with Habib?
Oh, remember Soso?
Mm-hmm.
I told Soso, bro, I said, hey, you want to do money? Let's go moving. He said he no work in moving company. He no wants to do. He maybe never. So he says no. I said, okay, bro. And now he working moving company. So that's when you have hard time.
Never say no.
I tell him, brother. I call him. I said, bro, I know you work in a moving company. You told me. I remember, no, you don't want to work. And he said, bro, my sponsors, they don't pay me now, so I need to eat. I said, I told you, never say, never. That's the truth. So.
Yeah, I had a friend one day. He lives in $2 million house over in Silver Creek, right? And Silver Creek in San Jose in the hills there. And one day we're doing water damage, house floods. We tear out all the carpet, we pull out the walls because the flood, sewage going in the house. And he's scrubbing this toilet. And I go, wow, you don't even have to work. You could pay somebody, $20 an hour because you're making $50,000. He's like, there's no pride in a dollar bill. He's like, I don't care. I still scrape the toilet. I'm still making my money. I'm like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right. So
and
that's what it is.
Those kind of people are in California. If you're gonna work, you better work hard. You have to work so hard before the next guy to give up, like Sparring. Yeah.
Okay, brother.
Hey guys, it was a good podcast. I made you tired.
Amazing podcast. And
amazing. Follow
amazing.
Salim. Follow the brothers. Follow Jamie.
Again, that's 30 times. Follow me, Mukhidinov Salim. Follow this guy.
Rodriguez
Brothers 01.
And you know what? This will be out soon. I'm probably going to put in 2 pieces because it was so long. So I have episode 1, then I put Sparring, then I put Sparring, and then I put episode 2. So your Sparring video promotes your podcast.
You're gonna cut and you're gonna make better one. Just take the good moments. And because 2, I don't think the people watch. Maybe you do 1, but good one.
I will. You know what? I will. It'll take me a day or 2 because this is gonna be long.
You do good. You know better everybody.
Hey, you know what? Spasiba.
Spasiba, brother.
Spasiba so much.
Большое спасибо. Say Rahmat Kalon Sagro. Say Rahmat Kalon Sagro.
Amaturum Saro?
No, say Rahmat Kalon Sagro.
Rahmat Kalon Saro. Oh, okay. All right.
Say Nosdori. Say Nosdori.
Nosdori. How about Volk? Volk, Keat, Morsh.
I got it, brother. These things you're supposed to put because my people, they watch this one, they know I'm talking about. So it's for them, right? So I love you, brother. Take care of yourself. Wash your hands. Wash your face.
You too.
Go follow the rules.
Hey, you guys stay good. I see you soon, secretly.